Good morning. Not much for us to look at yesterday, what was mostly a cup day. You would have got the odd gem if you chose. Final coming from behind, Star Bucharest coming from behind, odds on favourite. And this one, not sure what happened here with Galatasaray. This is the problem in playing the cup. Do we stick or do we twist? But the fact the goal came in the 6th minute meant you could do both teams to score no, covering the 0-1 and the 0-2. So that could have been an exit point there. But that's just a reminder of the Galatasaray result about the cup. On to today, and it's the Champions League we have to worry about with the likes of Bayern Munich. Europa League for Freiburg as well, so level playing field there. No manager for Bayern. It's very difficult for us to do any research there. You know what the market says. I think Bayern are unbeaten in 2 matches now. Irish Premier Division, well, the problem we have is a real lack of matches. Let's have a look. This is all that we've got in the Irish Premier Division and Irish First Division at the moment. Nothing doing. You can make some scraps of patterns. 0-0 at half time for Dundalk, for example, but there's only 2 matches to work off. So there's no research I can do for you. But do pay attention to the pre-match odds, and it will be worthy of in-place stats coverage, this one. And the First Division, teams like Kerry look very targetable throughout the season. Lazio and AC Milan. This has got a feel of a derby-style match about it. Not only that, these two are in okay nick, and they're also involved in European club competition. So it's not a match I want to research. I think it's Champions League for Lazio, Europa League for Empoli, for AC Milan. Volendam against NEC Nijmegen. I think this is a little more researchable, so we could have a look at this one. NEC come into this in excellent form since the 7th of October, and a tough to beat should be for Volendam. They're hopelessly lost with only 3 wins all season for Volendam. That's the problem. No winning 4 away for NEC, but only 2 defeats since the 7th of October means they're in excellent form. This looks one of the more readable ones this evening. Having a look at the other matches I researched, West Brom and Coventry. This is a playoff 6-pointer. We're getting to that stage of the season now. 5th against 9th, so the onus will be more on Coventry to take 3 points off a near playoff rival. West Brom haven't met 8th to 12th at home, so there's a slight gap in form there. 6th against 18th. Only 3 defeats for Coventry since the 11th of November. 6th against 18th. Oh, sorry, against 6th to 18th. But this is 5th against 9th today. Only 3 defeats for Coventry since the 11th of November. So that means they're going to be a tough nut to crack as well. What did the market say about this? 2.10. Is that about matches, the research? 7-0 at half-time away, none at full-time for Coventry. So look to target a second half goal. Celta Vigo and Almeria, 1.73 for Celta Vigo. Quite simply, Almeria are yet to win a match. Celta Vigo only 4 wins all season, so this is a bit of a dodge pot match. Be very careful indeed, but do take your cues from the market. The thing with Almeria is they could score 2 goals against Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. If they can find that today, they could get their first win of the season. Freiburg against Bayern. As I say, 9th against 2nd. No manager for Bayern at the moment, or the old manager's been sacked. Freiburg, 100% defeat record against the top 5 home and away. Bayern have yet to have a 0-0 at half-time away. Don't forget, under the new manager, you really have to focus on just the new manager's form. Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League on the 5th of March. So this could be a time for Monaco to strike. 3 defeats and a draw in the last 4 home matches, though. They have scored and conceded in the last 7 and in the last 3 at home. This is a top 3 clash. 5-2 loss last head-to-head. PSG are just excellent. Only 1 defeat against Nice this season. 3 consecutive away wins. No defeat in 18 and in 11 away. They're going to be very hard to beat. But likely we'll see some of the big guns on the bench, at least for one half, as they did in Paris Saint-Germain's last pre-Champions League match. They've scored first at 10 out of 11 away, so we might not see a trade. Lazio against AC Milan, as I say, too tough to call. Champions League against Europa League, and they're very well matched, these two as well. So that's it for this evening. Don't forget the Irish Premier Division, First Division, and the Dutch Eerste Divisie full of goals. As ever, if I am up and about, as I might be, 7 o'clock, I think would be a good starting point if I do some coverage this evening. If not, have a great Friday, and I'll certainly see you throughout the day on Saturday for a live stream from about 2:30 for the German Bundesliga all the way into about 5 o'clock. Looking forward to that. It was very good last weekend. Hopefully more of the same this. Have a great Friday.